Welcome to day 2 of the BCS vlogs. If you guys wanted to see how we do on Team League, it's up there somewhere. I'm going to be insane and actually post these both at the exact same time. But today, it is Lyrical Cup here in Chicago. And as a representative of the Church of Mikoto, there is only one thing that I could legally play here. Even though I accidentally just casually have Flamgram ready. Even though Sienna would be hilarious. And apparently Marlene is a thing. No, we are playing the best girl. Catgirl MLB Greedon, also known as Liscafael, I guess. I have many things to say about this deck. For example, here we go to the profile. Do the subscribe thing, or I'm not gonna wear these cat ears at the freaking tournament. It is once again time for the deck profile segment of the video vlog thing. Basically, what we got here is a deck of cards. Basically, so Liscafael, you want to get 6 cards in your soul so you can use your divine skill, gaining forever a crit and plus 5k because she's MLB. And whenever she attacks, you can go yum 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 to get power from the cards that she eats when she attacks. So it's Greedon. MLB Greedon as a Catgirl. This is the core of the deck. Pretty much we got our Restander here. It's just kind of last one restand, giving you a 4th/5th attack on divine skill turn. Yum yum counter charge, calls a card out of soul, and the rest is all what the rest is. So let's go over the text. We are using the High 5 engine. Best new card, best new promo. I unfortunately only pulled 2 before the event happened, so I actually run 4. Secret tech. Not so secret. Doesn't matter if you guys see this after tournament. It's not a secret anymore. Doesn't matter. Portea. When it's placed, Soul Blast 1, put all cards from your bind zone back to drop. Bind a card, blah, blah, no one cares. These bind themselves when you use them. That's all I'm going to say. Red list of choice while we're talking about orders is going to be Blazing Angel Ladder. I'm a little up in the air about this one because you could basically use whatever. Resources are a little up in the air. This guarantees a +1 soul, which is nice because you want to make sure you hit your 6. With the normal ride line, you basically get to 5 for free, so this guarantees it no matter what. Draw a card, good. Give power to Vanguard. Okay, I mean, you gain power off all your skills anyways, but a little more aggro is always nice. And you do get a little built-in protection off this one, which is why I chose it. Basically because this is a format where we're going to be running into Arestia Lock Girl, whatever her name is, Link Joker 1, and if anyone wants to run Sienna or the freaking Justice Bird, I guess. Boost, target protection. That's why we do it. Cyclers, we got 2 Bunny Girls. I chose to just run 1 and 1 because this art's funny. 2 Gun Cyclers. These basically say that you have 4 ways to discard for your ride line to draw a card. And this, of course, lets you do more stuff afterwards with energy, but you do use 3 energy a turn for the main skill of the Liscafael, so it doesn't matter. This one, I think, is a little more important just because it's kind of blast ability for your Persona Ride turn to increase your Persona Ride. This is a very aggressive deck. Enough said. You make big numbers go burr. Get a lot of attacks in. I'm sensing a pattern to the decks I run. Another pattern to the deck I run is, we talked about this in the last one, we have 2 of the Teeth clone. I'd rather have more copies of this, though, just because it's got the gang in the background. I freaking love this art. This is whatever. It's a Strega. You guys know what Strega is. Same thing as Teeth. Soul Blast of you, played in order. Checked out 5 call card. Then when she attacks, Counter Blast 1, get to draw a card and get +10. When I still beat her, you're gonna eat this up instantly, so Counter Blast doesn't matter. Draw a card, then draw 3 cards. By the way, I didn't say this yet. She has triple drive. She has drive +1. And final good stuff cards, we got 2 Yuikas in here. This is kind of a card for me. Like, I think it's a little clunky. I don't think you need to be bouncing cards back to hand when you're just gonna be eating them up for her skill. But I mean, once again, gets around the control matchup, and Lyrical's all about bouncing cards, I guess. So if this specifically for the Lyrical Cup, sure, why not? Addo. This is Addo. 3k is silly, but silly because it gives something +10. You're going to use this to early game aggression. I found I usually get some 21 columns on turn 1, so you can push out like 2 damage when you don't need to. Give it to the Restand. She already gets +10 from her ability. She already gets +5 from her ability, so give her another +10. Why not? Make her a 35k beater for literally no reason. Good Pokemon. You play it, you buff something, and then you eat it up, go yum yum yum. Then you just go out with this. I'm a little sad I only have 3 of her, but honestly, if I pick up a 4th at the event, I don't know if I'd run it because I don't know what the deck space is. As you can see, I'm already running a lot of like 2 to 3 of those randomly. This basically says Counter Blast 1, call a card as soul, and you could optionally put a card in to replace it. Soul doesn't matter after you hit your divine skill turn. Once that happens, cool, whatever. I've literally had fighting prison matches where I just saw a bunch of cards in my prison zone and I was like, okay then, here we go. Soul Blast, Soul Blast, Soul Blast, Soul Blast, Soul Blast, Soul. So yeah, it's good. You call cards out of soul. Once again, your soul doesn't matter after your grade 3 turn, just +10 booster. Triggers or whatever, I mean, it's pretty obvious. We run the Lyrical Over Trigger. I know a lot of people will be saying, oh, why aren't you running a generic one? Because you can run like blue and get your thing, or you can get another attack off red or whatever. I just like this in the long game. If you hit this offensively, your whole field is going to constantly get +10. Once again, you are making some pretty decent numbers out here, so why not make them more scary? Standard crits, heals, crits, heals, fronts. I am running the funny front trigger just because draws don't matter in this deck. You triple driving every turn and drawing some extra cards off extra cards. Soul one might think would be good to refill for abilities and stuff. Not really necessary. And unless I get the extra 5k front at the event, which you'll see later, yes, Tony Hawk Pro Scare is the best one. Ride line is pretty basic. You ride this over this, you get the soul charge card from your hand or field, you ride this over this, and you basically count as a cycler, counter blast, or energy blast to draw a card and soul charge 1. Like I said, you should be getting 5 soul, ready for her to eat literally anything you define. So that is the main deck, drip check. We're gonna be running these. I'm gonna de-sleeve into Justice because, yeah. Ride line, once again, you'll see this at the event, what I decide on. I'm trying to decide between Luna because she's my idol until, you know, I find some Mikoto sleeves or whatever. And my first deck for Lyrical was Celestial, so we'll see. I'm totally not hanging out the fact that there's Luna in the background. But that is the deck. Just gotta receive these and these, and I guess swap out the idle crits for the crits, because that's where they belong. I should probably record a hotel segment for this, because I did that on the other part of the video. 5-second hotel tour. Beds. We were watching literally M&J TV and Mau Mau all night. We got the best part out here. Freaking balcony, but I don't want to go outside right now because it's 10 billion degrees already in the morning, but look at that view. It's planes and trains and stuff. And no cares bathroom, whatever. It's well-stocked bathroom. Behold. Room of baths. No one cares except it's actually well-stocked and it's got stuff. Well, that's important. Look at this. This is where we stayed. Stupid elevators, cross platform statue down there. It looked really cool. But yeah, that was all in the other video. Make sure you go watch that. Just know that we probably could not have stayed here unless thanks to your support. If you want to help support me on this show, make sure you check out my page on TCG Player or drop me a tip on Ko-Fi to help, you know, afford cool hotels like this.
9/11 jokes.
Like that was like the 5 seconds that we got on there was just 9/11 jokes. Farewell, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
We missed your coffee. And the entire legacy of this hotel based around you. And only you. There's a bus.
Good go.
Nice to you, Sarah. We have a beautiful hotel to stay in.
Exactly. It's all Sarah's fault. Sarah's Hyatt Regency at Hyatt.
I'm surprised this is
No
the first
graduation
time this
ceremony.
weekend we're vlogging about Sarah.
Exactly. I'm surprised it's taking this long. It's taking this second video to talk about Sarah. Hey, bye, Sarah. You did good at this hotel. Look at it. It begins. Part 2. Luckily we got here super early, so there's like no one in line yet, but I might give a clip of people afterwards. I don't know. It's oblivious. I'm literally just jamming out to a bunch of Zudo Maya, listening to Catgirl music. I guess not bad. I'm starting to form already. Raj just went up. Not sure how much I'm going to be able to commentate today versus yesterday because it's all going to be lyrical matches, but I mean, I'm ready for it. I already have the backpack ready. The $5 backpack that's slowly turning into a Waifu Shrine / Mikoto. I'm coming for that energy. I'm coming for Mikoto energy. We have the shrine. Also, her best girl. Yeah. Head over to table 9. Let's do this. Alright, my moment of truth again.
Oh, the rabbit.
It's a starter, so like it's just.
Never gonna play that.
My name is Mandy, and I'll be one of your tournament organizers again, joined by fellow Bushiroad staff at headquarters to my right. Just come get us if you need anything today. And your head judge is Connor. Raise your hand.
Hi, Connor. 1 down, 7 more apparently. We literally have 8 rounds today, which is insane. Because yesterday it was only 7 team league. But played against my first of what I'm assuming is Many Arstaria, the Link Joker Lock Girl. I'm just gonna call it Lock Joker from this deck. Got the dub. It did go in multiple grade 3 turns, so I did end up giving him 1 card to lock, so whatever. Angel Bracing Ladder's in the deck for a reason. It didn't matter because I just triple crit him out at 5 damage, but if he survived that turn, I had 2 rear guards that were protected and enough hand. I think I was at 4 because I healed down to 4. So I was in a good enough state, but I mean, there we go. Lock Joker is a good deck, and so is Catgirl MLB apparently. I was sitting around like 5 different people that were all playing Liscafael. Let's go best girl. But I still got dog. Not a cat, but dog hangs out with cats. It counts. Round 2 is a walk by judge table. Somehow I've gone down tables from 9 to 15, but I mean, there's a billion people here. There's 8 rounds. I don't care. This is round 2. 1/4 way down, and we're already 2-0. Let's keep that going. Second Aristia in a row, so we've been back-to-back Lock Jokers. Once again, they were able to lock a restand on my Persona Red turn, but I mean, I had another one ready, so I still got 3 attacks off it. And really, these 3 attacks are big numbers. Yep. Oh, hey, is that one person? I should talk to them. Round 1 raid 3 start. On this day, the way next to Radical, and played someone who got third yesterday, so shout out. Unfortunately, I got my first loss. Fortunately, it was here at table 8, and like I said, I was going up against, hey, what's up? I was going up against a guy that actually was on the 3rd place team yesterday, so good job him, shout outs. It was another Lock Joker match because that's all I'm allowed to play apparently. This time, he survived past the second grade 3 turn. I did not have Persona Red, but that's whatever. I was able to go around until the very last attack, and if I could have survived, I had clapback with Persona Ride reset on high 5, so had potential there. It is what it is. I'm 2-1 currently, going into round 4, I guess. Let's go. It's crazy how one loss after being undefeated at table 8 takes you all the way down to 45. Oh well, give him an update after this one. Oh my god, I see my opponent. Hi, Tomo. Literally local match right here. Not gonna lie, that is very sad way to do that round. So, long story short, I'm very happy it was Tomo. I'm very happy that it was a local that is a good player / local judge last. I've teamed up with him in the past and me in the future, but he was playing Flamgram, very aggressive deck. I could go into about how the match went, but let's just say that after Mulligan, I opened up 3 crits, perfect guards, something else didn't matter. Had to ditch multiple crits for the ride line. First damage was a heal, and I didn't see any of my pieces until my first grade 3 drive check. So yeah, you do that versus a very aggressive deck, have to drop off all your defensive pieces and don't see anything that you can actually play. Yeah, that's how you lose games. I mean, it happens. Sucks that happens what it did. I am now 2-2, probably out of top 8, but I'm going to play at least one more, see what happens. Quick drift trip while I'm wallowing from that Koei Fair Mouse defeat. A couple things we got this weekend. I got a Corona deck box, and this is a new home for Hound Raisers. Super happy. One of the best ball girls. How do you get the Leo box? You guys know it's one of my main header decks, but mainly Erica. Love this version of the Erica card. What's inside it though? It's got a couple new cards for various decks. Got some bananas. I wanted to pick these up for usually because I grade 2 cards. Another silver rare archive, so that makes 3, I believe. We should be able to do the right thing. And what I'm happy about, a couple new cards for the new set, including I already have like max 3 versions of my Teen Hound Raider. So give me 3 more of each of these, please, with your road / people training me. If you guys want to help me get more of this stuff so I can show off more decks in the future, and you know the drill, check out my page on TCG Player. Give me a tip on Ko-Fi. Can't wait to show off these decks in the future, especially these. These are a huge piece of Hound Raiders. Can't wait to talk about them. Alright, moving on to round 5. I'm up here at 41, playing as this guy, I guess. Hopefully not Sharma, because I haven't played as Sharma yet, but we'll see. Alright, attempt 2 of recording this last segment. You're never going to see the reason why I didn't do the first one. I dropped after round 5. The match that I had was very interesting. I want to go over his deck real quick. I want to shout out his deck real quick. So this boy, this kid, this human, was basically playing, it started off as a Willista deck, I believe, the one that has the gem orders. So use that ride line. Actually stayed on that grade 2 for a turn to prevent the opponent from doing a automatic divine skill or whatever, which is really cool in a format where there's 2.5 really good divine skill kind of things. Has Chris Train in the ride line, the one that gives a whole bunch of power to board, lets you draw a card. Basically her divine skill multiplies her big attack onto another unit for an extra attack. Cool. Survive that. After that, he goes into the grade 4 Kyrie. Like the only grade 4 that's really in this format, has multi-attack engine and does some Buffy number cool shenanigans. So really cool deck. I love it. I love it. I love it in concept. It was a very good match, very back and forth. I was able to choke through his weird shenanigans, and basically I just lost out to the final attack on the Kyrie turn because did my cycle draw to get more shield and drew into the exact shield I needed to match it. So like I tied the last attack, and if I had 5 more shield, I would have had game there because his hand did not sustain for me going forward in another turn. So that's all I'm going to say. Very good game. I'm not going to say a negative thing about the game, but let's just say the TLDR, some drama happened. involving players that we will not mention in this. So, good deck. Not a fan of the player. That's all I'm going to say. I dropped. Very good start, but some unfortunate things happened towards the end. Stay tuned for the rest of this video and stuff. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Alright, last swag check I share. I do not have a problem. Make sure you support my financial decisions on TCG Player, and yeah, you've already heard it before. I got an FR. You already know I got the big boy, but never heard something about Gear Chronicle. Then they had a much cheaper box for Ultra Chaotica, so I grabbed this because still need a couple things out of here. Case in point, more Orcuses. What's in here? There's a couple things, I don't know. I might do this as a box opening video. If you guys want to see that, leave some links down below. If not, yeah, see you back for the recap at the end. Guys, about some stuff, I don't know if they want to talk about their experience or not. Tell me you've ever been to McDonald's that has a path to a lobby. There's that big, ooh, airplane. Also, look at this. I said hi to you already, airplane. We must catch the popcorn truck.
That's more Pepto-Bismol pink.
And with that, Team Squad is leaving. We are back home, which means only one thing if you guys actually stuck around to the end like cool people. Yes! How's your weekend, Coney? I miss you so much. Oh my god, I love you. Oh my god, I love you. And thanks for watching. Go watch all these stuff. I got a puppy. It's been a long weekend, puppy time. Always with you, man. Oh my god, I love you so much.